Y'all sure know how to make a girl blush. Ladies and gentlemen. What? It is now time for the main event. And this match is scheduled for one fall. And it's for the Mac Pro Wrestling Grand Champion.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Charles bringing you the play-by-play and color commentary for the main event of Matt Pro Wrestling's 2-year anniversary show, Double Vision. Wait just a minute, what the hell is happening here? This is not the music of any of the 3 men associated with the Grand Championship main event. This is the old music of the owner of Matt Pro Wrestling, Ray Ray Marz. Wait a minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the first challenger. The guest
Clearly Kyle Wolf taken aback by these proceedings.
El Jefe, the one, the only, the manager and owner of Mad Pro Wrestling, Ray Marz.
Well, in the days leading up to Double Vision, Ray Ray Marz insinuated that he would be very involved in this match in particular, choosing to assert himself as the special guest enforcer. After what happened at Bayside Thriller, I think this is the right move to have this in an official capacity. And you heard it right there, folks. He has kept himself in the limelight for a lot of today's events. Clearly just wanted his moment in the spotlight. Wanted his own entrance here in the main event. And here comes challenger number 1 for the Matt Pro Wrestling Grand Championship.
From New Canaan, Connecticut, weighing in at 223 pounds, the 2-time ECWA Super 8 tournament winner, the All-Father and wrestling's richest prize, Mr. Darius Carter!
I'm sitting on this title, and I'm taking this company all the way to the top. Back off, woman.
And poor Mama Marz just getting shoved aside by Carter, and it's kind of been the story of this promotion since its inception. Darius Carter versus the entire Marz family, and once again, Matty Marz getting in the face of resident villain number 1 here at Matt Pro Wrestling, the All-Father, Darius Carter. And of course, the history between Carter and Ray Ray Marz goes all the way back to the year 2009 when Ray Ray Marz broke into the business. These two have been allies, they have been partners, they have been rivals, most importantly. And Darius Carter has always had Ray Ray Marz's number, which had to make it feel very good back in June at Bayside Thriller when Ray Ray Marz inserted himself into the main event. Oh, wait a minute. Holding the ropes open for his longtime nemesis. Probably to prove that he's going to be impartial here today. And I don't know if I believe that for 1 second. I suppose we'll see. You know Marz took great pleasure in counting the three In the main event of Bayside Thriller, the match that saw the Rad Dad Radley Belmont become grand champion at Carter's expense. These two have had their issues ever since New Dawn 2024, 2 years ago, almost to the day. An in-ring interview gone awry. These two have been at each other pretty much ever since, on and off, throughout the duration of this promotion's existence, as to be expected. Two guys who are as heated of rivals as Ray Ray Marz and Darius Carter were in the early 2010s on the independent wrestling scene. Darius Carter, of course, only 1/3, I guess 1/4 of this main event equation. Here come El Pacto Diabolico.
He is the leader of El Pacto Diabolico, El Tramposo, Mateo Marcelos.
And being flanked by Elijah Eden, Matt Anarchy, Justin Vane, all representing El Pacto Diabolico, and of course Ray Ray Marz, also a member of El Pacto Diabolico. He says that will not affect anything that happens here at Matt Pro Wrestling, but again, how can we believe that? Based on what has happened over the last several months, ever since Thunderstruck, ever since Mateo Marcelos blasted Ray Ray Marz in the eye with that poison mist, the remnants of which we can see sprouting out of that right eye of Ray Ray Marz, that black paint representing, symbolizing the evil within that we have clearly seen manifest itself as this day has gone on here at Double Vision. Mateo Marcelos in a great position to become the champion of this promotion.
On your feet, because making his way to the ring from Studio City, California, weighing in at 187 pounds, he represents the stepdad. This is the Matt Pro Wrestling Grand Champion, the Rad Dad, Radley Belmont.
The Rad Dad Radley Belmont, back on June 13th at Bayside Thriller, defeating Darius Carter in the finals of the tournament to crown our first Grand Champion. In the month that followed, he has wrestled against sturdy Sal Mistretta, Jack Martins not once but twice, his own tag team partner, Papa Bear Wade Kruger. He has had 2 successful title defenses over at the TF Crew promotion in Connecticut, members of whom we saw earlier today in the interpromotional 6-man tag. And now, the triple threat main event here at Matt Pro's 2-year anniversary card. Here at Double Vision, the Lakewood Estonian House will see the stiffest test, the steepest obstacle yet that Rad Dad has had to climb in his run as champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, the special guest enforcer for this match, Ray Ray Marz. The referee for this contest, Nick Shin. Darius, are you ready? Mateo, are you ready? Rad, are you ready?
Right, let's get Ray Ray Marz off the apron so we can get this main event underway.
He's like a He shouldn't be. I don't think he is. I think he's not.
Darius
referee, but
Carter,
he's something else.
Mateo Marcelos, and the Rad Dad, Radley Belmont.
Oh, nice.
Is he kissing that belt goodbye? One has to wonder. Who will leave double vision as the top guy here at Mat Pro Wrestling? The bell is rung. This contest is underway. Lots of moving parts here. I'm trying my best to give you all the backstory and keep tabs. Oh, wow! Darius Carter blasting the Rad Dad from the side. In a triple threat match, you have to have your head on a swivel at all times. And Darius Carter is going to take this one out into the crowd, it looks like, to start things off here. Mateo Marcelos just going to bide his time, and Rad Dad fighting back here. And right into the waiting arms of El Pacto Diabolico, potentially. Oh my God! Blasts him with that European uppercut. Darius Carter returned to this promotion last month at Runnin' Wild. We had not seen him since he lost in the finals of the tournament to crown the Grand Champion. The loss to the Rad Dad. The fall counted by Ray Ray Marz after both referees went down. You have to believe that in these kind of triple threat matches, anything can happen. If that sort of thing happens again, Marz wants to put himself in position to make the judgment call. Kyle Wolf out here as well to keep, presumably, El Pacto Diabolico at bay. Of course, anything does go in a triple threat match, but everybody involved on the authority and the management side here, Marz, Shin, Wolf, you have to believe that they want to keep this as clean a match as possible with as little Pacto involvement as possible. Rad Dad and Darius Carter, we gotta follow the action into the crowd over here at the Lakewood Estonian House, all the way into the back of the... Oh! Looked like he just dropped him face first on a table back there. Mateo Marcelos is just biding his time. The pinfall has to take place. The decision has to take place in the ring. All Nick Shin can do right now is follow these guys around, try to get them back into the ring so that we can have a decisive winner. Now we're finally going to get into the thick of things here. Oh! Just that, much like we saw when Darius Carter wrestled Delirious here at Bastille Day in 2024, showing he's willing to use the entire venue if he has to. Again, Carter made his return, as I was saying before, to this promotion after 9 months, looking to right the wrong he felt was perpetrated on him at Bayside Thriller. With how that match ended, and much to the shock of, I think, everybody in attendance, Ray Ray Marz agreed when it looked like he was going to make the main event of this show, Mateo versus Rad, a match that Mateo earned at Thunderstruck when he defeated Ray Ray Marz. All of a sudden now Marz making this a triple threat match. Big forearm, and Rad Dad fighting back here. So they have to say on Carter here, and now Mick Shin trying to restore some order. Mateo biding his time, and now finally it looks like we're gonna make it back into the ring. Carter hitting that apron hard. Of course, Rad Dad, Radley Belmont, Ray Ray Marz back at Runnin' Wild put him over pretty hard as a guy that he feels should be the role model of what. Now he's just beating the hell out of Carter in the crowd. Marz calling Belmont the model citizen of what a Mat Pro champion, or what a champion in professional wrestling should be. And Rad Dad has been that for this promotion. But as he said earlier, before this match got underway, if he wins this matchup, he will make it to 1 year as Mat Pro Grand Champion, winning that title on June 13th. Of course, our next show not until June 26th. Should Rad Dad retain the title, he will go into that event as the champion for a year plus by that point. Carter showing no mercy. And I would expect nothing less. Mateo just biding his time. Now, Mateo Marcelos, we really haven't talked about him a lot. He is the wild card in this situation. He actually did earn the title shot. And he has quite the history with Rad Dad here at Mat Pro Wrestling. Back at Harvest Moon in the Gauntlet for the Gold, the first two men in the Gauntlet were Mateo and Rad. Rad eliminating Mateo, but Mateo going after the knee after the fact, softening him up so that Rad Dad could not complete the story and finish the Gauntlet. And now Mateo taking advantage, and he's got Rad Dad right where he wants him in the ring. Abdominal claw of sorts. And then it was last year at Groundhog Day Gold Rush, in the first round of the Mat Pro Tag Team Championship Tournament, the Stepdads defeating Mateo Marcelos and then partner Sturdy Sal Mistretta. That was when we first started to see Mateo display this dark side. He turned on Sturdy, left him hanging, and then got pinned by the Rad Dad in that contest. Got returned. Oh, look at this now! Some strange bedfellows type situation. Carter and Mateo forming an unlikely alliance, as you will see happen sometimes in these triple threat matchups. Even if the alliance is only temporary, here we go. Behind the back, going for the cover, and Carter's not going to let that happen that easily. For all the grief that Rad Dad has caused Mateo, Mateo got one back on him last month at Runnin' Wild, scoring the win over Belmont in the main event trios match. These two, Darius Carter and Mateo Marcelos, had a run-in briefly at Pro Wrestling Magic back at the end of the Chad Adams Memorial Rumble, a matchup won by Darius Carter, blasting Mateo in the side of the head, and Rad Dad taking the brunt of that as well. Darius Carter also, as he throws Mateo out of the ring. Carter also the current holder of the Keys to the Kingdom at Pro Wrestling Magic, guaranteeing himself a World Heavyweight title match whenever he wants. Big body slam, and now a big rolling knee almost. Not quite a rolling knee, but shades of Harley Race right there with the leap, driving the knee into the sternum and the throat of the champion.
All this time.
Darius Carter has won championships everywhere he's gone. He is the 2022 and 2024 ECWA Super 8 tournament winner. He expects to win everywhere he goes. Another European uppercut flooring the champion. I don't know how much Rad is left, but Carter's going to have to go for a cover at some point. Nick Shin in position, 2 count only. Hooking the leg again. And he's just going to keep on making Rad Dad expend energy as he keeps on kicking out of these covers. I don't think Carter's expecting to win with any of these particular covers, but he's playing the long game here. Every kick out exerts more energy from the Rad Dad, Radley Belmont. Fighting back, a big elbow right there. Big flying tricep meet to the side of the head. Oh, Carter blocks the line attempt in the corner. I don't know if he got him in the eyes or what happened right there. Darius Carter quick to turn things around. Once again with the European uppercut.
Oh my God.
Rad Dad in a crumpled heap in the corner. Mateo now, look out from behind. Oh! Mateo grabbing Carter, got him on a sleeper hold of sorts. Oh, he just throws him right over the shoulder. Darius Carter picking his spots as we've been accustomed to seeing him do throughout the course of his career. Of course, as the winner of Pro Wrestling Magic's Chad Adams Memorial Rumble, he earned himself a World Heavyweight title match this past March against the champion Azrael. He came up short, but because of his win at Kingdom Come X, he still holds the keys to the kingdom. And now if he can just win the Mat Pro Wrestling Grand Championship and add yet another belt, another title to his impressive resume, Rad Dad springboard stunner, breaking up the sleeper hold. Carter might have had this thing won. And now all three men down. Who can get the advantage? Who will leave Double Vision as Grand Champion? You have to think Ray Ray Marz's worst nightmare would be Darius Carter, his career-long nemesis, holding over his head the championship of his promotion. But as a member of El Pacto Diabolico, does he owe it to Mateo Marcelos to help him win? Throat chop, European uppercut. And Carter now, just taking turns, blasting both champion and challenger with those European uppercuts. Another one. Darius Carter could be the one, but he gets taken down. Mateo and Rad working together. Again, I think you heard Ray Ray Marz say that was not on his bingo card, was not on my bingo card either, but these things happen in triple threat matchups, even if just for a moment, to gain an advantage over one of the opponents. And if you're going to want to team up against anybody in this match, it will be somebody as dangerous as Darius Carter. And here we go. This might be the first time. Oh, save for that double shoulder tackle that we've seen Rad and Mateo team up in this contest. Double suplex, taking Carter over. And now Mateo and Rad squaring off. Carter up, and what are they going to do? Are they going to double clothesline him over and out? Carter in a heap on the ground in front of the Marshal, Kyle Wolf. Rad and Mateo now going at it in the ring. It looks like Mateo might have him in some sort of a hold. I don't know if it's arm hold or what. The camera focusing on Darius Carter right here as he tries to recover to a point where he can get back into this contest. Swing and a miss by Mateo. A second one. Flying Psycho knee! Right to the face! To the mush of Mateo! The cover! But wait a minute! Nick Shin! Darius Carter just pulling him out of the ring as Rad Dad looked to have this one won! Darius Carter once again making his presence felt. Kyle Wolf calling for the other referee, Steven Z. Rad Dad to the floor with the tope suicida. Landing on his feet. Carter knocks back to the stage. Ray Ray Marz checking on Nick Shin. Rad Dad. Mateo in the corner here. El Pacto Diabolico has been surprisingly quiet. We gotta get back to the ring here. The clothesline in the corner by the Rad Dad. Stepdad stunner incoming. No! Swing and a miss. Mateo catches him. Oh no! Hits him below the belt. Famouser, this is how he won it. Running wild. He spikes him with the Famouser. The leg drop to the back of the head. The patented maneuver. Ray Ray Marz looking for Steven Z. Referee Steven Z hits the ring to make the count. Darius Carter again. What is going on? Elbow drop to the back of the head of Steven Z. What is happening? Full-blown calamity in the main event of Double Vision. Mateo head first into the steel post. Kick, stunner. Oh, Carter catches the stunner attempt. Royal sweep. Royal sweep. If Ray Ray Marz counts the fall, this one is over. He's got Rad pinned. Where is Ray Ray Marz? All night he's been interjecting himself until the time it mattered most. I think he was trying to revive Nick Shin.
Take your shirt. Take your shirt. Put it on. Count the fall. Do it, Ray.
That's exactly what happened to Bayside Thriller.
I think that's how I got in this position in the first place. He's coming too.
2 wrongs will make a right. Get in here. You killed 2. Do your job. Your fault. Ray.
Oh, look out! Whoa, my God! I almost took out the owner of this company. O'Connor roll, and again, no one there to count the fall. Ray Ray Marz. Rad Dad now has him covered. To the outside. Mateo. Rad with the shoulder to the gut. Carter doubled over. Stepdad springboard stunner. Diving leg drop to the back of the head. Carter is out.
Behind you!
Mateo now going for the finishing touches again. Swing and a miss. Schoolboy roll up. Nick Shin is in the ring and he counts to 3. The Rad Dad Radley Belmont has retained the Grand Championship.
Pro Wrestling Grand Champion, the Rad Dad Radley Belmont.
The Rad Dad overcoming the odds, leaving Double Vision as Grand Champion. What just happened? And Mateo sicking the Pacto on the Rad Dad, who can't even get the chance to revel in the victory.
Anybody in the back, can you give us a hand, please?
Here comes the cavalry. Papa Bear Wade Kruger, Jungle Jim Wilder, Ice-T Curtis. The Pacto has cleared the ring. Ray Ray Marz. I cannot believe what we've seen here. Ray Ray Marz had the chance to count the fall for Darius Carter and avenge what happened to Bayside Thriller. He did not do it. He was trying to revive both of the other referees. He put himself in this position, yet he didn't want to take the responsibility.
Touches anyone else. This match is over. Okay. I might have froze up a little in the moment there. But listen, I had a very long day. I had to deal with a lot of things. So this is what's going to happen is everybody seems to be in a fighting mood as we go into year 3 of that pro wrestling. Friday, June 26th. Remember that Johnny Freedom Memorial Rumble that we announced earlier tonight? Since everybody wants to beat each other up so much, guess what? The Johnny Freedom Memorial Rumble match will now be contested for the Matt Pro Wrestling Grand Championship.
Oh my God! What?
All these guys that got a problem with you get to fight them all at once.
The Rad Dad Radley Belmont just.
That's not fair, huh? That's not fair.
What?
My road to the title hasn't been finished.
You know what?
This is bone against me, and I lose my opportunity.
Y'all better choose your next moves and words wisely, because today I am your boss, but on June 26th, guess what? I might just be your opponent.
Oh, wait a minute. Is he implying that he's going to enter the Johnny Freedom Memorial Rumble and compete for the Grand Championship?
What are you doing?
Darius Carter, livid and rightfully so, I think.
Every time! Every time!
What you cry about?
The Rad Dad Radley Belmont leaves the Matt Pro 2-year anniversary here at the Lakewood Estonian House, still Grand Champion, but I think Darius Carter has a legitimate right.
It's mine.
Mateo Marcelos taking the fall in this contest. Darius Carter was not pinned. And he is not happy.
There you have have it. The main event for June 26th at the Manor-Looking Road Playhouse. The Battle Royal Memorial, which will be contested for the Mat Pro Wrestling Grand Championship.
Freeze up then, Ray. Now you freeze up. You always freeze up at the most opportune times. Your company's alive, Ray. Think about that. Think about that.
I think that dialogue tells a better story than I ever could. Mateo Marcelos leaving the arena with the members of El Pacto Diabolico. We have to think that he is going to be involved in this Johnny Freedom Memorial Rumble and will want another shot at the grand title. You heard Marz say Carter will be in the match. Ray Ray Marz might be with the Rad Dad Radley Belmont after winning this match against Carter and Mateo. Rad Dad now has to defend the title against an unknown number of individuals, but he has to survive all of them to keep his prize. What did he do to deserve that? Ray Ray Marz is a different man ever since Thunderstruck. There is no denying that, and I think we saw that manifest itself in many ways tonight. Specifically what happened in our main event. Folks, this has been Charles, this has been Double Vision, and this has been Mat Pro Wrestling. We will see you on June 26th for the Johnny Freedom Memorial Rumble Grand Championship on the line.